Hi everyone, Glama here. So today I am going to be telling you what I'm doing. You might not see my face for a week or so because I am going to be going from a brunette to a silver-haired lady. Nature's trying to tell me something and I've been fighting it, and so I dye my hair every month. But you know what? I'm tired of fighting nature. I'm just gonna let it take its course and help it out by just turning my hair completely silver. That way I don't ever have to dye my hair again. I can just let nature take its course from here on out. Because it's fighting. Every 3 weeks I have to dye my hair. Right now my hair is really oily because I rubbed coconut oil through my scalp and through my hair because they say it damages your hair less when you bleach your hair if you have coconut oil on it. And I don't want my scalp to burn, so I've got it on my scalp too. Okay, so this is everything that I'm going to be using to bleach and lift the color out of my hair and then to tone it with a silver. I'm going to start off with some petroleum jelly and rub that around my hairline so that the bleach doesn't burn me. And then I'm going to use coconut oil and rub that all in my scalp and on my hair so that it does less damage to my hair and so that the bleach and the toner doesn't burn my scalp. So this is what I got. I got everything except the coconut oil and petroleum jelly from Sally's. I got this 30 volume cream developer. I got Wella 050, it's an additive, and then I got Wella toner in the number T18. And then I got L'Oreal Quick Blue bleach. They suggested the Quick Blue rather than the Quick White because they said that the Quick Blue leaves less brassiness in your hair. I got a bowl, a brush, and then lastly I got some Shimmer Lights shampoo for blondes and silver hair. Yeah, so that's going to be for maintenance afterwards. So yeah, and I got some clips back there, just when I part my hair to keep it all separated. So yeah, this is what I'll be using. But anyway, I'm excited and I'm scared. So I hope all goes well. Okay, so I'm nervous to do the mixture because the mixture is everything. So we'll see what happens. This is what it looks like inside. It's just a bag. It's got a little cup thingy right there. And it's a bag of bleach. So let me open this up. And it says 1 part bleach, 2 parts developer. So I am so nervous. If I could have this done professionally, I would, but I've gone places and the places I've asked, they said they can't do it because of my dark hair. So I know it can be done. I've seen and heard people do it, so I don't understand. So I'm just going to resort to doing it myself. There, now it's like that. Okay, I'm scared. Okay. So 1 part this, 2 part this. So I'm going to put 2 scoops of this and 4 scoops of this. Because I think I have to do double the recipe just because my hair is so long. So there's 1 scoop. And there's 2 scoops. And I'm going to use this same little cup to make sure that we're getting the parts right. So I've seen a lot of videos where they show you and tell you what they're doing, but I haven't seen very many videos where they actually show you how they're mixing it. And that's what I wanted to see because this is what I'm the most nervous about. So whether I'm doing it right or not, I thought I would show you everything, even the mixing. Oh my god, my arms are shaking because I just did my workout. I joined the 250K body transformation challenge on bodybuilding.com. I hope that was 4. I was so busy talking. I hope I did it right. Alright, and I'm going to use this little whisking thingy here. And I'm going to whisk it. I'm going to whisk it. Definitely I'm going to risk it. No, I'm whisking it for sure. I'm whisking what I'm gonna look like. Okay, let's just get this mixture going. And I guess it's supposed to be kind of goopy-ish. I just posted a short little video of letting everyone know in my crochet group what I'm going to be doing. I wanted to warn them that the next time they see me, I'm probably going to be either orangey hair or really pale blonde, or I don't even want to show anybody what I look like until I get the gray toner in. But I wanted to let everyone know that there's going to be a change with Glama, so I didn't want them to be shocked. But anyway, they were saying, oh, you're so brave. Oh, and then I put it on YouTube too, and they're like, you're so brave. I couldn't do it. I would have to go do it professionally, but I've tried, and they keep saying they can't do it. So now I have to risk damaging my hair and do it myself. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good. Just a big old chicken. Okay, I'm gonna run to the kitchen and get a paper towel real quick. Okay, my daughter was so sweet. She heard me say that, so she already had the paper towels waiting for me. Adorbs. I needed the paper towel so I could put this whisk somewhere. I know. I'm taking really long because my daughter's right. Right before she came in here, I've been trying to do this all morning, but my battery had died for my camera, and I definitely wanted to film this for y'all. And so my battery died, so I had to wait for it to charge. And while I was waiting, I thought, well, I'll do my workout so I can kill two birds with one stone. And then she came in here and she's like, you're still not done? You're procrastinating. She's absolutely right, I am. I said I wasn't, but I am, because I'm scared. Ah! Okay, let me open up these clippy thingies. I know I'm gonna need some. Let me just get them all out. Just get it all out in the open. Alrighty then. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off and I'm going to bring the camera up to my face so you can see me apply it. Okay, so I've got my cape on and I've got my chair covered here because it's a cloth chair. I've got an old towel there. I'm gonna take my hair down because, as I said earlier, I have coconut oil in my hair, so it's really greasy, oily, but it's supposed to protect your scalp from burning, and it's also supposed to protect your hair from getting any more damage than it needs to. It's going to get somewhat damaged, I'm sure, but maybe this will help save it so there won't be any breakage or anything. Ah! Okay, let me make sure I've got it all combed out. Pretty combed out already. I don't have any tangles. I think I combed it before I did the oil and after to get the oil really saturated into my hair. Alright, stop procrastinating, girl. Just do it. Okay, so I'm going to separate my hair into fours, I guess. My hair is way too long. I look like Leia from Star Wars. Let's see if these work well. There, that should hold it rather well. Gorgeous! Gorge! Okay. You put this up here with all the rest of this. Okay, we just work on the bottom. You know, I'm not even gray down here on the bottom. That's crazy. I'm gray on the top. Maybe I should leave the bottom black. What do you think? Should I? That would be kind of cool. Nah, I might as well just do it all. Okay, so here we go. Getting started. I really like this little comb too. See how it has a little resting thing so you can rest the comb on the thing. Okay, I'm procrastinating. I know I am. And it's, oh wait, but I also want to show you this. It also has like a little comby thingy right here where you could scrape it off if you have too much. Okay, yeah, I'm procrastinating. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I need my gloves, duh. I knew something was wrong. All right, I'm gonna grab a section from the back over here and just get started. Wow. Wowie. I need to separate this too because this is getting in my way. Wish my daughter felt brave enough to do it to me because then she could just brush it on for me. I think you're supposed to start at the bottom of your hair and then go up to your roots though. Oops. I think I did that wrong just now. Maybe, oh, and I also heard that the reason you start in the back of your head is because I guess there's more heat towards the front. Look, I probably shouldn't take it all the way down to the bottom because I'm going to trim my hair afterwards anyway. Because my hair needs a trim. So anyway, I guess there's more heat down up here in the front than there is in the bottom, so that does something with the whole activation of it all. All right, I am thoroughly making a mess because I didn't separate my hair enough. And I just got stuff on me. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put petroleum jelly on around my scalp. I mean, around my hairline. Just smooth it on. Look how long my hair is. Smooth it on down my hair. Make sure I've got it all. I'm more concerned about back here that the roots aren't, that I'm not getting the backs. I can't see behind my head. I'm just going by feel. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand because I think I can feel better with my hand than I can with the brush. I got some on my ear. Goopity goopity, it's goopity goopity. I'm going to show the camera even though I don't know if I got it all or not. I'll know when I look at it. Did I get it all? Is it all covered? Maybe not right there. Maybe right here I should do a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I should watch this back so that I know if I'm getting it good or not. Okay, let's just go on to the other side. Okay, I'm going to use my hand for the back part like I just did. Because I can feel where the roots, where my part is. Up on the top of my hair, I won't have to get so close to my scalp because my grays are there, and the guy at the Sally's store said not to bleach the gray. So I can already feel this burning. I need to get this off my neck. So I think I'll put it on with my hand and then I'll smooth it out with a brush. Seems to be faster with my hand. I don't even know if I'm going to use this footage because if it doesn't come out good, I am not sharing it with the world. But maybe I should because anyone else who maybe goes through this and has a mishap with it, they won't feel so alone. Okay, now let me just smooth it out. But I'm gonna take my gloves off for a second, and I am going to rub some Vaseline, some petroleum jelly around my hairline, because it's starting to burn a teeny bit there, and so I want to rub it all up here so it doesn't burn my face in a minute. So I'm going to take these off and I shall return. So I rubbed petroleum jelly. Look how shiny I look. I even slathered my ear with it just because it kept hitting my ear. So you see how the bleach keeps hitting my neck. So okay, let's go with this. And I think with this, I am going to separate my hair and bring it this way. Like so. Okay. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to go as far as my grays, but I don't know where my gray ends now because it all looks the same color. Because my hair has so much oil in it, can't tell where the gray is. Because it made my hair dark. You know what? I did the roots again first. Darn it. I'm doing it backwards. Wonder if it makes it more orangey, if that's why. If that's why they tell you to start at the tip. Okay, so don't do what I'm doing. I'm just showing you my experience of how I'm doing it. And if it turns out bad, you'll know for sure. Don't do it like me. Alright, so there's that section of hair. Put a little bit more. I can kind of see it lifting a little bit. You can already see it lifting. It feels warm too. My hair's turning like an auburn color right now. All right, let me get a little bit more hair. Here's the front section, very important section. Okay, my roots start about right there. Right about there. Okay, one side done. Wow, it's really lifting over here. You see the color? Whoa. It's getting orange, orangey. Wonder if it's okay to ball this all up like this, or if it'll affect something. There, one side's done. Let's go on to this side. Let's take this down, bring this just over here. Start on the bottom. Yay, I'm remembering. It's just hair, right, people? It's just hair. I'm so scared, but you know what? When it comes right down to it, if I mess it up, all I gotta do is go get myself my normal $2 or $3 bottle of black hair dye or dark brown hair dye, which is what my natural color is, and just fix it if my hair is not too damaged by then. So why am I stressing so much? Just got some on my ear. Okay, I had to stop filming because my card got full, so I had to go erase some stuff. So I'm back, and I only have one section left to do. I hope it turns out okay since that took a while. Okay, so this is the last section. And I'm not sure where the video had cut off earlier, but what I was saying when I noticed that my card was full was that if you have long hair like me all the way down past your butt, the mixture that I mixed at the beginning, the two little cupfuls of, not cupfuls, but you saw those little measuring cups, I used 2 of the powder and 4 of the developer. That's perfect. So I followed the 1 to 2 parts, but I just doubled it because I knew I have a lot of hair and I wouldn't have had enough otherwise, but this is perfect if you do what I did at the beginning, because I have enough, but not too much where it's a waste. I'll show you the bowl afterwards in a minute to show you how much I have left. So can you see how it's starting to turn orange already? Can you see that? How it's getting blondish orange? So I think I got it all. Let me show you what I have left from that mixture. I barely have any. Let me scoot it all to the center so you can see that that was the perfect amount that I mixed, because see, look, I'm gonna scoop it all up and that's all that's left. The bowl is pretty much empty now. So I think what I'll do is I'll just scoop that on my hand and make sure that I've got everything covered. That way it doesn't go to waste. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put probably a Walmart bag over my head or something to keep the heat in, because I think that's going to help. I should have bought a shower cap. I don't usually use shower caps, so I don't have any. But yeah, this is it. We're done. All right, that's it. All right, so now I'm gonna wait. It says to wait about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna do that. Go put a bag over my head. Like they say, she's so ugly, you gotta put a bag over her head. Well, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go put a bag over my head. Alrighty, so I will see y'all later. I might show you how orangey it is. I might not. I know I'm gonna need a second bleaching. I just hope I'm not gonna need a third and a fourth. Okay, so I shall return. Maybe I'll go get a bag and show you how I'm gonna do it, so I can show you how funky I'm gonna look. So I decided to use one of these, you know, the ones that are in the vegetable area. I'm going to use that and see if it fits over my head. Figured it'd be not as big as a Walmart bag. Okay. And now I think I will twist it right here. Okay, I got a little slouchy bag going on here. Okay, so I'm just going to twist it there and clip it. Clip it into place. There. So that's how I'm going to be for about an hour. I will see y'all after I rinse it out. I'll come and show you what it looks like, even though I know I'll be embarrassed. I will show you anyway, because of what good is this if I don't show you everything? All right. I haven't really looked at it. I've been answering comments and stuff, so I don't know what it looks like. So, whoa, it's getting really orangey, isn't it? Oops. But I know that's what's supposed to happen, but I'm going to help the process out a little bit since I'm not at a salon. I know that they would normally have you under heat, so I am going to throw some heat on it. Okay, so this says, I don't know if you can see it, it says I have 32 minutes left. So we're almost done. Is it focusing on my face or on the phone? So I'm going to keep doing this for 30 minutes and then I will let you see what it looks like after. So time is up and you see what it looks like, and I know that I shouldn't do this because it says to only leave it in for about 45 minutes to an hour, but I mean, rather than bleaching it a second time, putting a whole new set of product on it, I think I'm gonna go longer. Maybe a half hour longer, maybe an hour longer, I don't know. But I don't see the difference of leaving it in longer than putting in another bleaching treatment on it. So, because it is, I do notice areas where it's a pale blonde, but then I do notice areas where it's still kind of brassy, kind of orangey. And this side seems to be orangey more than this side. So I'm gonna leave it in longer, just letting you know. My hair falls out. I've got a mannequin with long, beautiful black hair that I'll just be sporting for a while. Alright, so I'm going to set it for another hour and we'll see what happens. Like I said, I added an extra hour of time and I think it's a good thing because look, it's supposed to look like the color of the inside of a banana peel, not orange. It's supposed to be the color of the inside of a banana peel and it's about there. So I think it did good, unless my hair falls out when I rinse it, but I've got 1 minute to go because my hair was black, so it needed a lot to lift all that color out. So it's going to ring in a minute, and then I'm gonna rinse it out. And I might just stay blonde for a week or so until I decide to put the toner in. What happened? Oh, it stopped. Okay, well it already rang. Alright, so I am going to take this out right now in front of y'all, and then I'm going to go rinse it out. Okay. Eek. Look at all the flakes flying. Oh boy. Hashtag, get your tail out of my camera shot. Wow. Okay, so this is what it looks like, guys. It's pretty pale, which is exactly what we wanted. Very pale. Down here, it's more pale, but I think this might be all I really need to do. I see some brassiness right there, but that's down at the bottom where I'm going to end up trimming my, oh my word, look at him. Oh my goodness, wow. I'm blonde. I need to get a picture of this. Even though I haven't cut it, even though I haven't rinsed it off yet, I need to put this on Facebook. It's too funny.
I got a whole new life.
Okay, maybe I'll get a shot with this too. I had to get a shot of it. Okay, now I'm gonna go rinse it out, and I'm sure it's gonna look even better once I rinse it out, because this is actually what we want. This is about how lifted we wanted the color, so I don't think I'm gonna have to bleach again. I think I'm good to go. And still pretty strong, no breakage. I think that coconut oil really helped. All right, I'm gonna go rinse it out now. Okay, so I had to come back because when I went out and showed my daughter and my husband, they said it's really, really pale in the back, so I haven't seen it yet. So I thought, oh, I gotta show my Glam fam the color that it's really supposed to be. So I haven't seen it yet, so I'll see it when I watch this back. So they said that it's really, really pale right in here. So we'll see. I'm gonna go rinse it out now. Okay, so I just rinsed it out. I haven't looked at it yet. I know it's gonna look funny because I didn't do the roots, but they told me not to do the roots, but it's so obvious that I didn't do the roots, but that's okay. Let's see what it looks like. I'm towel drying it right now. So here it is. Ta-da-da-da. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Here it is. Okay, wow. I'm gonna spray some heat protectant on it, and then I'm gonna blow dry it just to see what it came out looking like. I know it's still kind of brassy, so I might bleach again. I'm not sure. Using that as a mirror because I don't want to put more heat on it without putting a heat protectant on it. Okay, so I finished brushing it out. Now I'm going to dry it a little bit. Came out really nice right there. You know, it's because I touched the gray on those areas. I don't know if you heard me. Those areas that I just said, it came out really nice right there. That's because that's where I actually touched the gray hair. So maybe I should have touched the gray on everything. Maybe I shouldn't have listened to them and not do the roots. I should have. Okay, so I'm gonna finish blow drying it, and then I will probably see you tomorrow. I probably won't put the toner in until tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Well, I just said I wasn't sure if I was gonna put the toner in for a couple weeks, right? Because I was gonna maybe bleach it again in a couple weeks. I don't know. I'll let it dry, sleep on it, and see how I feel mañana. All right, good night for now. Okay, so this is day 2, and this is what my hair ended up looking like. Now, the problem is that, remember I said that the guy at Sally's said that I shouldn't go all the way up to my roots where the gray is? Well, I didn't do it in the center, and I don't know if you've watched my videos before where I tell you that my grays grow mainly right here and not in the center, so I didn't even think about it. So I didn't touch the roots here yesterday with the bleach, and it's obvious that I didn't. So I'm gonna do it today. Since this is essentially virgin hair, I'm gonna go ahead and put some bleach on that, because yeah, I totally spaced out about the fact that my grays don't grow down my center part. So, but I wanted to show you, it's a hot mess, I'm telling you. It's very brassy, very orangey. I feel like Shakira, only not quite as beautiful. But yeah, so I do need to do a lot of it over again. I'm scared to do it today, but hey, I am not going out anywhere looking like this. So I think I am going to attempt it today. I've already mixed up a batch, but I just did 1 scoop of the bleach and 2 scoops of the developer, because I don't think I'm going to need as much today, because I'm just going to touch the orangey areas, because like you see, some of the areas are kind of paler than others. But first I'm going to do some coconut oil in my hair again. Just because I want, it does, I am going to be honest with you, it does feel really, feels like straw. So it isn't good for your hair, that's for sure. But I gotta get her done now. Can't waste time now because I can't go anywhere looking like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna spread that all throughout my hair to try to protect it. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. So I've got the coconut oil all in my hair. I've already separated my hair, and I'm just going to touch up the orangey areas, but I'm not going to film that because you've already seen how I do, how I put the product on there. So I'm just going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to leave it in for a little while, and then I'm going to go rinse it out, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, so this is what I've got going on right now. So it did seem to take away some of the brassiness. There's still some there, but I'm not leaving the bleach on any longer than that. But the roots got really, really pale, didn't they? All right, so I'm gonna go rinse this out and I will be back. Okay, so I just rinsed it out, and I still notice a lot of brassiness in there, but I'm gonna already probably put a toner in there here after I finish towel drying my hair. Look at how blonde it is. Look at how pale it is. I've never been this pale. I've been blonde back in my late 20s, but never like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna towel dry it, take a look at it so y'all can see what we're dealing with here. This is probably going to be a long video because I really want whoever is considering doing this to see all that's involved from someone like me who doesn't know what they're doing. This may be the results you end up with, so I want you to either say, hey, yeah, I can do this, or hey, no, I didn't like how hers turned out, I'm not gonna do this. So okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, this is what we've got. Oh wow, it's really pale in the root area, and it feels coarse, guys. It really does. It feels pretty coarse. I don't mind how I look as a blonde. I just wish it was all blonde and not orange. All right, so I'm gonna comb this little bad boy out, and then I will be back with you. So I brushed it all out, or combed it all out, I should say, with a big tooth comb, and I wanted to show you because I know that I was curious when I was watching videos. I wonder how much hair fell out when they washed their hair or rinsing it out, or when they were combing it out. None fell out while I was rinsing it, and I brushed my whole head of hair, and I have a lot of hair, guys, and this is what came out, which is not hardly anything. So even though it feels like hay, not a whole lot came out, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Cool. All right, so I am going to mix the toner up, and I'm gonna bring the camera down so that you can see how I mix it. I got the Wella Color Charm T18, which is supposed to be for ash blonde. Let me see, I don't have my glasses on. It says lightest ash blonde. And then I also got an additive, which is also by Wella Color Charm, and it says it's an additive, and it's in the number 050, and it's a cooling violet. This helps tone down the warmth of this orangey brassiness that we've got going on here. It says to put a couple of capfuls of the 050 in with your mixture, your toner mixture. So I might put in more than just a couple capfuls, I'm not sure, but I'm going to use all of this bottle. Probably going to pour it in a measuring cup because I want to make sure that I get equal parts, because it says 1 part this and 1 part developer. However, it does say that I should use 20 volume developer, but I didn't buy 20 volume, so I'm hoping this will do. I know that the bigger the number, the more it's supposed to lift, I think. So right now with all the brassiness that I got going on, it's probably a good thing to maybe have the 30. Probably wouldn't go any higher from what I'm hearing. I wouldn't go to a 40. But yeah, so I'm gonna be back in a second. I'll bring the camera down and let you see how I mix it up. So the reason I was gonna use a measuring cup is because, like I said, I wanna make sure that I get the parts exactly. So I'm probably gonna put this in a little measuring cup and then see how high it goes up on there, and then do the same thing. Do 2 parts of this. All right, and then a few drops of the 050. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so here's the T18, and I got a measuring cup. This says that it has 42 millimeters, or milliliters, I mean. So, and this says it's 59 milliliters, so it should fit in here. So, let's do this mixture. This is the T18. Oh, darn it, I was going to put it in here. Ah, what is wrong with me? Wow, it barely fits in there, so I just know the little bit that I put in there would have topped it off. Okay, so there's that. Throw that bottle away. And now I'll use 2 of this of the developer. Get every drop out. Ooh, that is burning my eyes already. So here's 2 of these. There's 1. This is probably what's going to burn my scalp. And 2. Alrighty, so there's the mixture, guys. If any of y'all were curious how to mix it, that's what it says to do. Let's see what this does. Here's the 050. It says to add a few drops, so I am going to listen to it at first and just do a couple, not drops, couple capfuls. Let's see what color. I think it's supposed to turn like a purplish color. Here's 1 capful. Here's 2. It says 2 to 3, so let's see what this does to it. Let's see if this does anything to the color. No, it sure doesn't. What the heck? Why isn't it turning any color at all? That's crazy. I wonder what I'm going to do to myself here. I have no idea, but I think I'm putting a little bit more of this in. Like I said, I don't want to be blonde. I want to be silver, and this is the silver violet. Wow. So that's almost half the bottle. I don't think you can see it, but it's right there. Here's the whole bottle. It's about right there. So let's see what this does. So it's kind of goopy. Look. Looks like the texture of petroleum jelly. Which reminds me, I am going to put some petroleum jelly around my hairline, because the other stuff, the bleach, didn't even sting at all and didn't have an odor or anything, but this stuff right here, I can feel it burning my eyes. Oh gosh, guys, I may have made a huge mistake. Look at how purple that got. Oh. Is my hair gonna get that purple? Oh, my word. I'm sorry for the weird noises, but I'm scared now. You know what? I need to put some petroleum jelly on. So I'm just putting it all along the hairline. Behind the ears, on the ears. Alrighty. I don't remember them. I thought it was supposed to turn purple right off the bat, so I may have made a huge mistake by adding that much of the 050. Eek. We shall soon find out. Okay guys, I don't know if I should just bag it because look at how dark that got. OMG, that is so purple. I wonder if I should do a test thing on the bottom part of my hair because I have got a feeling it's gonna go black again. The only thing is we live in a little town and you have to go all the way into San Antonio to go back to Sally's to get any of this stuff. And I can't go out looking like this to go get it. Darn it. Let me just try, unless I just don't leave it in the amount of time that it tells me to. It's not even showing that much on my hair, even though it looks really black in the bowl. So I'm wondering if I just don't leave it in as long as it tells me to, which it says 30 to 45 minutes. I don't know. And I'm afraid to just do a little test thing because what if leaving this whole batch like this oxidizes or whatever you call it and it ends up not working anymore? I don't know. I don't know nothing about no science. But I do know that the longer that chemicals sit like that, that they're either not good anymore or they become too potent or something. So I do know. But look, it's turning gray. It's what I wanted. I just don't know if it's going to turn too gray. It's good to know it's turning gray though. And not this orange color. Okay, well I think I'm going to continue on for a little bit. Okay, well this part's really purple, so... Ay, ay, ay. I should have listened to the bottle instructions. So if you do this, listen to the bottle instructions. Okay, I'm going to shut the camera off. So the time was up and I wasn't sure if I should take it out yet or not. And I went ahead and just, what do you call it? Rinsed out the tip of one little piece just to see what it looks like. It almost looks like brown, doesn't it? But there is some silver in there, but I wonder if it's because I made that toner too dark. So this is still better than what I had, the black hair, because now my grays will grow, you know, it'll kind of mix in with this lighter brown. So even if I were to just stay, if the whole head ends up looking like this, that's an improvement. So I don't know, what do you think? See if it'll focus. It's not really gray, but it's a lot better than that pale orange color that I had. So I think I'm going to leave it on for 10 minutes more. I had it in for 30 minutes. I started to run out of that toner right at the front. I should have started with the front, but they always say to start in the back. But anyway, this is what it's looking like at 30 minutes, which is a pretty color, but it's not silver at all. So the only thing I can think of would be to later shampoo with the shimmer lights for blonde and silver. It's supposed to put like a little silver lavender hue in your hair. So yeah, you know, in person you can see a little bit of gray in here, so maybe if I leave it in longer, it'll show more gray. Now this piece isn't going to do anything because I just rinsed it out. It's a pretty color though, but it's not what I was expecting. But like I said, the main reason why I'm doing all of this to my hair is because I'm tired of coloring it black every month. I just want my grays to grow out and then just not color my hair anymore. If I could have just waited it out and let my hair grow out naturally, it would have just looked really weird. Gray to here and then black. Gray to here and then black. And that, I just didn't want to look like that. So I thought I would help the process out by lightening my hair and then putting a silver violet hue into it. But like I said, this really isn't silver. silver. Well, there's a little bit of silver, but it's like brown silver. But I think my natural hair will still blend in better with this as my grays are growing out, more than it would have with my black hair. All right, I'll quit talking. I'm gonna leave this in for another 10 minutes. I've got 6 minutes and 55 seconds to go, so I'll see you in a bit. So I left it in a little longer. So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go rinse it out. It looks really purpley here. It looks more like a I don't know, brownish here. So we'll go see what it ends up looking like. Either way, I think I'm gonna leave it at this for a while because I don't have any other product. I have a little bit left of the 050 additive, and I have a lot of developer and a lot of bleach, but I'm not going to bleach my hair again, not for a while anyway, so I'm going to probably end up living with whatever I end up getting. Okay, I'm going to go rinse it out. This is what I am left with. So it is a nice gray color. There is some brassiness to it still, so I think when I use that Shimmer Lights Blonde Silver, it's going to do exactly what I want it to do. I haven't dried it yet, so I'm going to dry it, but I also used this conditioner when I rinsed out the toner, and yeah, so my hair feels nice and soft. But I love this because this is the color of my actual silver hair, so that is awesome. Just need to see what this is going to look like once it's dry, and if it's still too yellowy, then I'm going to go in with this. All right. Okay, so after I did the toner and rinsed it out, I came and showed y'all what it looked like. When I dried it, it still looked too orangey, so I just went ahead and did the Shimmer Lights and the Shimmer Light shampoo, and it actually did tone down the brassiness, so I'm pleased with it. I know that it probably needs one more bleaching, but I am not going to do that to my hair yet, so maybe in a month or two, I might go ahead and bleach it. Meanwhile, I'll just live with it like this and hope that I can style it in a way where it looks good. Alright, so I'm going to dry it and then I will be back. Okay, so this is what I have so far. There is still a little bit of brassiness in areas, but for the most part, it is silver. So I don't think I'm gonna upload this yet because I think I can still do better. I just want to wait a while before I bleach my hair again. There's just a couple little areas that I think need some bleach so that it'll take some of the brassiness away. Either that or maybe just add some more toner and keep using the Shimmer Lights for blonde and silver hair. But this is what we've got so far. I'm fairly pleased with it. I just would like some of the brassiness to go away. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm still gonna add to this. So I'll see you later. Okay, so this is day 3 and you're not gonna believe it, but I bleached certain areas of my hair again to get the orangey out, to get the brassiness out. And then I didn't have any more T18 toner, so what I did is I just used the rest of my 050 additive, the Cool Violet, to 2 scoops of developer, 30 developer. And so this is what happened with that. And then afterwards I immediately washed my hair with Shimmer Lights for blondes and violets. So I'm actually liking these results, and like I said, I haven't styled it yet, so it's still kind of frizzy and everything, but I wanted to show you what it looks like today. And I think I'm gonna stop here. I could still do more to it, but I don't think I should because it is feeling a little bit like hay, so I don't want to go too far and have all my hair fall off. So I think I'm going to end the process here. I might come back and say goodbye to you once I have my hair all styled. It might be today, might be another day, I don't know. But I like the results. It is a lot of work for those of y'all that are thinking about doing it. So I don't think I would recommend doing it if you have dark black hair. If you do, just be prepared for all the different steps. And actually, I don't think I would have had to bleach my hair this many times had I initially done the roots and not listened to the guy at Sally's. I should have just done the roots, and it might have saved me 2 bleachings. Alright guys, so I will be back when my hair is styled. Okay, so this is what it looks like all said and done, and I did do one more bleaching a couple days later. I had my husband apply it only to the spots that were brassy / orangey. Day 3 was fine, but there was still a little bit of brassiness in my hair that I wasn't quite happy with, but I lived with it like that for a little bit before bleaching it a 4th time. I wouldn't recommend it, guys. My hair is pretty healthy now, but I've had to do some deep conditioning to it, and it's not as healthy as it was before, but it's getting there. But anyway, I had my husband touch up just the brassy, orangey areas when I did the bleaching the 4th time. And since filming day 3 and the 4th bleaching that my husband helped me with, we went to Sally's to get more product, and I asked her, because I wondered if the reason it was still so brassy is because after using the 050 toner, I immediately, while my hair was still damp, I used the Shimmer Lights shampoo and conditioner, no, the Shimmer Lights shampoo. I said, do you think I washed out the toner and that's why the brassiness, you know, keeps coming back? She goes, yes, you're not supposed to wash your hair till 48 hours after you've toned it. I'm like, ah, no wonder. So now I know, and so when we bleached it the 4th time, when my husband helped me, I went ahead and just left it like that, and we bleached it, put some more toner in, the 050, and then I didn't wash my hair for 48 hours. I might have even waited an extra day, maybe a 3rd day, just to make sure that I wasn't going to wash out the toner. And this is what I was left with. This is what it looks like without the Shimmer Lights in. The Shimmer Lights gives it more of a silver / violet color. I'll go ahead and upload a picture or video right here so you can see what it looks like with the Shimmer Lights. The Shimmer Lights really does make a difference. So I'm kind of happy with the fact that I can either look like this kind of platinum color, or I can throw in the Shimmer Lights whenever I want to, and the Shimmer Lights shampoo lasts until your next shampooing. So if you want the lavender silver gray look, then you go with the Shimmer Lights. You throw in a little bit of that. If you want to just have this color, then just wash your hair and with regular shampoo, not the Shimmer Lights, and this is what you'll end up with. So I'm kind of happy that I've got 2 different looks if I want. I've got this look or I've got this look, and I love them both. I prefer the silver violet look just because it looks more like what I wanted it to look like. I didn't want to be a blonde. I wanted my silver hair to grow out naturally. So yeah, and as you can see, like I said, it's been about a month since my last bleaching, which was bleaching number 4. As you can see, I've got some roots growing in, but only in the center, which is where my hair doesn't grow gray naturally. Remember when I was doing all those other segments, I said, you know, my hair only grows gray over here. It doesn't grow gray in the center. But as you can see, where my gray is, look at how it's blending in with what I've done to my hair. So yay! That was the whole purpose of doing all this to my hair, was so that I wouldn't have to bleach so I wouldn't have to dye my hair black every month. I was so tired of it. After like 2 or 3 weeks, I was already having silver roots coming down and then black, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to dye my hair again. So I'd go get an inexpensive $2 or $3 bottle of black hair dye or dark brown hair dye, and I had to do it every single month, and I was tired of it. Now I am never going to dye my hair again. So even though I've got some black roots growing here, that's fine, because now my silver hair can grow naturally, and it's kind of hidden. Like I said, it's been a month since I've done this, and look at, you know, the only place that you're really seeing black growing in is in the center. So that's awesome. I've got a lot of people in my Made with Love by Glama channel and my Glam It Up with Glama channel saying, you dyed your hair, how'd you do it? Did you go have it done professionally, or did you do it yourself? And yes, I did it myself, and I keep telling them I'm gonna have a video out soon. I recorded the whole thing, embarrassing as it is. I recorded it all and I'm gonna show you everything, even when my hair was orange. So yeah, I wanted to be completely honest in this video, and I wanted you to see every single step. That's why it's such a long video, so you might want to fast forward. But if you really want to know what the long process is of going from completely black hair to platinum blonde / silver gray, then I would watch the whole thing. But like I said, I had to bleach 4 times in order to get it to not be brassy anymore, to not have orange in my hair. But it's getting healthy again. In a minute I'll turn around and show you what it looks like all the way around. But yeah, I'm happy with it, and I got lots of compliments as soon as I was done with the fourth bleaching and put the toner in and was able to style my hair and everything. And I had the Shimmer Lights shampoo in it, so it was that grayish look that I like. I took my daughter to the doctor, and I was going to use the restroom, and a lady was coming out as I was going in, and then when I was coming out, she was still there, and I'm like, I thought she was leaving earlier. But she says, I waited around because I just had to tell you how lovely your hair is. And I'm like, oh, thank you. That's my first compliment. Which I was so excited because I told her I just did it like the day before yesterday. And so I was so nervous coming out in public with my hair like this. She goes, that's not natural. I said, no, it's not natural. My hair's black. And she goes, wow. She goes, did you go have it done? I said, no, I did it myself. And I was so nervous. But thank you so much for the kind words. And so I was all excited, and then I just keep getting compliments for it now. I've gotten a few people on my Made with Love by Glama channel say, I prefer your natural look, but what they don't know is that my black hair wasn't natural. This is natural. This is a month's worth of growth right there. And that's what's natural, is the gray hair now. So I wanted to make my life easier and not have to dye my hair black every month. So life is good. No more dyeing, no more bleaching, no more nothing. Now, whatever black grows in, I'm fine with. That's good. I just didn't want gray and then black. You know, just a sharp line of gray and then a sharp line of black. So this is awesome how it's all blending in together. It's awesome. Yay! So, all right, that's how I did it. If you like it, now you know the struggle I went through, and now you know what to do and what not to do. But yeah, don't be scared. It's just hair. If I would have messed up really bad, I would have just gone and bought another bottle of dark hair dye, and I would have just gone back to brunette and continued dyeing my hair. But I'm so glad I don't have to. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye.